Hello friends. So, how things affect us. Affective psychology or affective fallacy or the error, you can say. Fallacy means error. Yesterday I myself made an error, you might have noticed. That is, I said harmless or harmless ghost. Harmless or harmless father's ghost. That is, in a hurry I forgot to say Hamlet's father. So I slipped, it's a slip. Okay, I hope that you might you will excuse. Okay, let's continue. This is, there are ways of expressing or experiencing this affective attitude. There are different ways. So this section, Beardsley and Wimsatt, they are surveying that. What are the different ways? A brief history of affective fallacy or affective psychology. A brief history, yes. First it all begins with the imaginative or the Longinus, so to say. Longinus. First is Longinus. Longinus. And Longinus, his imagination, vividness. Enargela they say. Enargela. Or Fantasa Enargela or Fantasai, Enargela, energy, vividness. Enargela, Fantasai, in chapter 15 of Perihypsos, that is on the sublime, you will find that. Imaginative or vividness. So that's one way of experiencing your affective, that is, experiencing that affective attitude. Second is Addison. Second name is Addison's. Addison in his Spectator series now, he speaks about celebrate the pleasures of reading. Celebrating the pleasures of reading. Third is Leibniz and Baumgarten. Leibniz and Baumgarten. So they speak of, this is how different people experience it. They speak of beauty lies in sensuous ideas. Beauty lies in sensuous ideas. Sensuous. See, Keats' poetry, for example. Sensuousness is one of the characteristic quality of John Keats' poetry. Isn't it? Yes. That he borrowed, not he borrowed, he was influenced by Spencer. Word pictures. And in his essay on Poe, Wharton says, selection of lively pictures. So is the fourth one, Wharton. Essay on Poe, selection of lively pictures. Selection of lively pictures chiefly constitute true poetry. So selection of lively pictures, imagination, different ways of expressing. I. Richards is another impressive champion of affective fallacy. Fifth is I. Richards. I. Richards was an impressive champion of this affective fallacy. Understand? And then of course we have got other great men. Max Eastman, in his literary mind and enjoyment, Max Eastman, in his literary mind and enjoyment says, heightened consciousness. To enjoy poetry, you enjoy poetry because it creates a heightened consciousness in you, affective. You are affected by it. And seven, all the romantics. Say, Shelley, Wordsworth, Keats, they are all affective fallacy. Listen. So affective psychology is like a soul adventuring among masterpieces. That's what the Wimsatt and Beardsley said. Affective psychology is like a soul adventuring among masterpieces. Among masterpieces. Affective psychology. This is a key sentence. Briefly, we are surveying this along with Wimsatt and the affective psychology. Wimsatt and Beardsley. So, affective psychology says it is like a soul adventuring among masterpieces. A soul adventuring among masterpieces. So that is the kind of definition that they give. This is just adventuring among masterpieces. You go adventuring among hills, among mountains, among, say, in a river. So like that. So, and you feel, you get some feeling, some pleasure. This affective psychology is like, it is a contagious teacher. Contagious teacher. You have come across contagious diseases. So there can be contagious teachers. For example, a teacher can act the hallucination of the dagger in Macbeth. So then that feeling can be contagious or conveyed to the class. Isn't it? Or Bango's ghost, the ghost of Bango. Yes. Or a poetic radiator, radiating, poetic radiator. So that is a person who experiences this. Or a George Sainsbury, history of English language, no? As well, not language, literature. So George Sainsbury is another champion of affective psychology. Or a Quiller Couch, or W.F. Phelps. These are names known to you, so I need not write them. George Sainsbury and so on, you know. Anatole France, another person, he said, gentlemen, I am going to speak about myself, he says. I am going to speak about, Anatole France said, I am going to speak about myself on behalf of Shakespeare or Racine. So I am going to speak, so I am going to tell you what my feelings are when I read Racine's dramas or Shakespeare's dramas. Another way of expressing this affective psychology is grand style. What is the definition of grand style? Grand style, of course, it is embraced by Sainsbury. Effective. Longinus Sublimos, St. George Sainsbury, the emotive style of the 19th century, and Longinus, sublime of Longinus. And he says, according to George Sainsbury, what is grand style? It transmutes the subject and transforms the hero of the hero. So grand style is transmute the subject. Transmutes the subject. Subject means the person. And transforms the hearer or reader. Hearer or reader. So this is grand style. Grand style. So again, that is affective psychology. This transmutes the subject. Subject could mean the topic dealt with or the person. There is an ambiguity there. It transmutes the subject and transforms the reader. So the topic dealt with changes, undergoes a change, and also it transforms the reader because he is affected. Listen. Book of the Month Club. Dorothy Canfield. In Book of the Month Club. Review. Reviews. Book of the Month Club. Dorothy Kahneman says, the power of a novel. He says that to read this book is like living through an experience. To read the power of a novel is such that when you read this book, it is like living through that experience. You are reading Far from the Madding Towers. You are living through the experience of three men, if you are men. As a male, for example, Gabriel Oak, Sergeant Roy and Baldwood. If you are a woman, you are living through the experiences of Fanny or Bathsheba. Or if you are a group of rustic people, you are living through the experience of the rustic characters in that novel. And that's, I just gave an example of it, see. Rather than just reading about it. So when you are reading a novel, what happens, or a poem, when you are reading a poem, so let's see, like here, tears, idle tears. And then what happens, you are living that experience, not just reading. So that is affective psychology, isn't it? Hans Sincer. What does he say? He says, poem means nothing to me unless it can carry me away. Transport. Longinus, carry me away with gentle or passionate pace of its emotion. So, a poem means nothing to me unless it carries me away. Passion, gentle or passionate pace, speed of its emotion. Listen, that is. So it is actually affective psychology, we can say, affective psychology. Burke speaks about relaxation, catharsis. Emily Dickinson, you remember, no? Goose flesh experience. Emily Dickinson's goose flesh experience. Now these are, I told you, different ways of experiencing and expressing the affective attitudes or affective psychology. How it happens. Another is imagism. Imagination, there comes imagism. First one we have seen imagination, isn't it? Imagination. That is Romantics, Longinus, Burke, Addison, Leibniz, I. Richards, George Sainsbury, Max Eastman, all the Romantics, W. Phelps, Quiller Couch, Lord of the Poetic Radiator, then the Contagious Teacher, Dorothy Canfield, Hans Sincer. We have seen. Now we see another way of expressing this is imagism. Imagism. In imagism you find the same affective fallacy. Imagism. And you see you find a kind of vividness, vividness. Sponsored by Eastman. So that's again Eastman, Max Eastman, we have already seen. Saturday and Sunday reviews of, he says, our literary explorers. Our literary explorers. Means those people who are writing on Saturday and Sunday reviews, they speak about this. Imagism. See, vividness, imagination. Listen. Then he said, another way of, another extreme way of experiencing affective fallacy is, affective psychology is hallucination. Hallucination. So we have three now. Imagination, imagism, almost the same, that's of Eastman, Max Eastman, hallucination. The dagger. Is this a dagger I see before me? Is this a dagger I see? Right. So that's not anger, but that is affective psychology. Understand? Or you see that Macbeth sees the ghost of Bango sitting in his chair. Ghost may not be there, but affective psychology. So that is hallucination, extreme form. One of the points that we should note is the unities, for example. There you have this hallucination. The idea of hallucination, affective fallacy. Unities, neoclassical unities. You have to imagine, isn't it? This is Illyria, yes, this is Illyria. This is Rome, this is Rome. This is Egypt, this is Egypt. So that's the kind of imagination. So that is hallucination. It's a kind of hallucination. Coleridge, famous willing suspension of disbelief. Willing suspension of disbelief, or a temporary half-faith, is it? Temporary half-faith, Coleridgean way of experiencing and expressing this affective fallacy is that willing suspension of disbelief, or half-faith, a temporary half-faith. Understand? E.D. Snider, S-N-Y-D-E-R, E.D. Snider, E.D. Snider. See, says about this like this. It is hypnotic hypothesis. Hypnotism itself gives sedative hypothesis. Hypnotic hypothesis. During the Second World War, sometimes it can happen in our day-to-day life. During the Second World War, there was an actor, a very famous man, Stephen, S-C-H-N-A-B-L. Stefan, not Stephen. Stefan, and the next is, of course, it's a German name, S-C-H-N-A-L-D. S-C-H-N-A-L-D. Schnall. Stephen Schnall. He was acting Nazi roles during the Second World War. A woman actually thought that it is a threat to the security of the security of the nation, and so she reported it to General MacArthur. Thought it is something very terrible. She believed that it is something actual. So she reported this matter to General MacArthur, famous general. Understand? Schnabel. Stefan Schnabel, acting Nazi. The woman felt, oh, it's real. And then she reported the matter to General MacArthur. So this is how affective fallacy can work. Understand? Maybe some of the psychological diseases defined. I don't know whether we can connect this to schizophrenia. Hallucinations. Schizophrenics see hallucinations. So that is also kind of affective psychology. Now that's medical. We will not bother about that. But what we are concerned about is a work of art, how it affects you. How does the result affect you? How do you feel about it? Understand? But now when you go on writing essays, criticism and things like that. But Wimsatt and Beardsley, they say, it is least theoretical. So that's what this. It is simply personal. There are three different ways. One is imagination, the other is imagism, the third is hallucination. Analysis is, they conclude like this, least theoretical. least theoretical. There is no theory, no principle behind this. It's only a personal feeling. Listen. Least, it says, there's a least content. Nothing in this. Least content. Least theoretical and least content. There is nothing in it, least content. And then third one is make the least claim on critical intelligence. Makes least claim on critical intelligence. On critical intelligence. Least claim on critical intelligence. And therefore, absolutely no critical significance. No critical significance. So, see, no critical significance. Got the point? So we said, how you experience and express this affective psychology is from Longinus onwards we saw. Why Longinus? Aristotle also, catharsis. So from there you come right up to the moderns, and we also saw a lady reporting the matter to MacArthur, General MacArthur. General MacArthur. Because she believed or she felt that this is real. Nazi Rose was real. So, we have got great critics like George Sainsbury, I.R. Richards, whom we know. We know about Grant Street, we know about Sir Addison, Longinus, Sublime, Leibniz, Wharton, then the Max Eastman, all the romantics, they are all affected by this. So it's a kind of reaction to this affective criticism that Wimsatt and Beardsley have put forward this idea. Their theory of intentional fallacy, that is genetic fallacy or origin, confusion regarding the origin. This is confusion regarding the effect of the work of art. Hope you are following and you are enjoying these classes, and we will again meet with the remaining part of the essay. Let's say 1 or 2 days time. Till then, bye, have a nice time and enjoy your life. Take it easy.